Hello, Marvel Champion players. This is Describe Gaming, and I'm going to bring to you another game of Marvel Champions. We're going to be playing the campaign of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I've chosen to do this three-handed, and we're running all the spies, basically, which we got Nick Fury, Maria Hill, and Black Widow. And this campaign box is very heavy into... it incentivizes you to sort of interact with the counter deck to some degree. You also have these board members that you want to try to maintain. And so these heroes definitely are a good matchup for this campaign set, and also some of the new aspect cards that were introduced with this box set. But I haven't really, I went through the campaign once a while ago when I had more free time. Things are getting a little more normal for me. And news update, I bought a new house and I'm moving into my new house in October. And I'm going to be setting up, my man cave, which will have my physical board game table and all my stuff that I like to do with my free time. So eventually I would like to get back to live streaming, like me playing different board games and card games and whatnot. So that hopefully happens in the future. But yeah, we're going to be going to the Tabletop Simulator for this. And what else can I say? I know my content has been a little bit on the slower side lately. Again, it has to do with I moved and I'm buying a house. I'm working a lot, yada, yada, yada. Again, but no, I'm still pumped up. I'm really excited about the Marvel Champions PvP Civil War box that's coming in September, I believe. So I'm amped up about that. And I'm definitely one of those players that is more looking at that box in a positive light. And I understand the criticism and the skepticism with the box. And, when you throw PvP mode in Marvel Champions, that's kind of like blasphemous almost to a point, because we're so used to the game being played a certain way. And it's like a solitaire and counter deck type of thing, not very competitive. But in my opinion, I think the PvP is a breath of fresh air as far as for the game itself. It was getting a little stale. This is really interesting because, you're still in a sense playing Marvel Champions, the structure of it, but you're interacting with the deck and you're kind of having a fun interaction with your opponent. And it's not direct, like head-to-head damage, your hero and my hero. It has the mechanisms of Marvel Champions, but it's configured the way we play Marvel Champions is slightly different. But I honestly think if people just give it a shot with their friend or at an event, they're gonna like it. It's I don't think it's gonna be like super sweaty type of thing, but of course, when you bring in characters like Star-Lord and Blaze of Glory and stuff like that. Perhaps we'll see a lot of maybe one-turn kills. I think really what it boils down to, if this mode has some competitiveness to it, I'm pretty sure whatever community that really wants to push that mode, they could come up with bans, or like I suggested one time to have a pick 3 or pick 2 ban 1 type of format, kind of like Dice Throne basically. And so I think there's ways that you can kind of balance the game. Perhaps you could have also a player is allowed to ban 1 card out of each aspect in a deck. So maybe those Uber cards like Blaze of Glory or Hone Technique. But then again, I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there. If it becomes really popular and if there's a balance problem with PvP, I think there's different routes you could go to try to balance itself within a competitive environment. But we'll see. But I'm pretty pumped up with that. Let's go to the table and let's talk about these decks. So here we go. And let me just save this. I've sort of set this up for the villain start here. But I'm going to go over my decks. I did build these decks myself, and I encourage players to build their decks. I think that is one of the really fun parts of Marvel Champions is when you you build your own decks. In fact, there's some players I feel that get more enjoyment out of deck building than actually playing the game, strangely enough. But so let's start off from left to right. We're going to go with Black Widow here. And I put her in Justice. I think she excels in Justice a lot, but I also like her in Protection. But because we have these new shiny upgrade preparations that came with this box set, this can kind of catapult her even more powerful since she has Safe House to get back preparations right from her discard pile. So she's really very effective of just controlling and getting preparations out. But anyways, this one's interesting because when a minion schemes, discard Informant, this activation removes threat instead of placing it, which is kind of cool because she does have Taskmaster. So if Taskmaster comes out, he gets amplified by the number of upgrades you control. So if I have like 20 upgrades, or oh, that's a little bit too much, but say I have like 10 upgrades, his scheme could be like 10, and then I could proc Informant. And it doesn't say limited, it doesn't use the elite word, it just any minion. So he could potentially thwart for 10 on whatever scheme I want to remove. So that's kind of cool. Like we can kind of abuse Taskmaster. There is also this card which can protect us maybe from him also, is when enemy would attack you, discard invisibility gear and that enemy schemes instead. But she's got some really nice, this is good for just the campaign. This is called Intelligence. After a player is dealt an encounter card, discard Intelligence, look at each encounter card dealt to each player and the top card in the counterattack. You may swap any number of those cards. Really good, especially with cards with Peril, because we want to get Peril over here, and we have Treachery Cancellation with Grappling Hook with Black Widow, or or we might want to get a card we don't want with Surge over here with Spycraft. So really cool preparation. So these three are really nice, and I've chosen to go the Sonic Rifle right with her. So she's going to be kind of a specialist when it comes to Confused. She can use Meditation with Covert Ops because it doesn't say hero action on it. So you could use this Meditation and play Covert Ops. And then we're kind of going into the big hitters here, like 4 cost, 4 cost, 3 cost. Now we're running Venom, Eddie Brock. And if you know me way back in the day, I used to have a deck called the Venom Happy Meal deck. Basically, you would get Venom out and you would use Spycrafts to constantly cycle out encounter cards that you reveal. And then he would do damage based on the boosts and the stars, basically. So what's cool about this, you could keep cycling and he could keep proccing his responsibility. So if you got like 3 boosts, you could do like 12, 9 damage just by doing that, plus her Widowmaker ability. So like it's kind of like cool. So in a way, we don't mind the extra encounter card. And also we have grappling hooks too to combat that. What's nice about Leo Fitz and Gemma Simmons, they have the keyword tech, and Black Widow has a bunch of tech cards. So you've got her gauntlets that have tech, her grappling hooks that have tech, her armor, her Widow's bites. So we can really take advantage with that card as well. Plus our Sonic Rifles are tech. So she can go use resources to play those, and he can fetch the armor, the weapons. And we're running Float Like a Butterfly, which also synergizes with the Dance of Death. So Dance of Death will go up an extra 3 damage. So it's doing 9 damage, so more than a swing web kick. So that's really cool. And yeah, but overall, she's just going to kind of lock down the villain, control the nasty encounter cards, and confuse a lot. And with Agent 13, we can ready supports too. So we can re-ready a helicarrier, could re-ready, her, because it's just shield supports, or we can even ready a Maria Hill support over here as well. So, and we can play action over here. So really solid deck, pretty happy with this deck. We'll see how well it does. Going into Nick Fury, got him in aggression. And my idea behind this was because he has this really unique ability with his stealth suit where a lot of minions, so if they have a scheme of 1, you're going to put 1 threat on here instead of the main. So he can kind of bottle up a whole bunch of minions. Plus, when he's in this stealth suit form, they scheme instead of attack. A lot of minions have low scheme, not all of them, but most of them do. Nice thing about this is you could do this on a villainous minion. So that's really strong too. We got Thor here because we're going to line up a lot of minions so we can do damage. The idea behind this is we're going to put marks out, and with Die Bomb and his spray fire, we can boost the damage by another 3 with the suit, plus another damage with warrior skill. So this could potentially do 7 damage. So 7 damage, and then so like if Thor knocks them down within 1 damage, and we got these, we can get more damage with Die Bombs or spray fire. We're running Target Spotter, which is kind of a new card here, and that just allows us to get minions over here because we want to take advantage of spray fire. And also, yeah, that's the main thing to clear the board. We have Hall of Heroes, lots of Bring It's. That's, main one we want to load up to do lots of Bring It's. We have Spoiling for a Fight. Now, we are running one of the Heroic Intuitions to put on him to bump his Thor up. And then when we combine that, plus his aerial card, his vehicle card, we can do a lot of thwarting, basic thwarting with him. And so kind of cool concept, but highly relies on Die Bomb. I put this in just in case if we get unlucky and all our Die Bombs are like in our discard or vice versa, I can kind of go to altar and get one of my key cards I want. But we'll see that. Hercules, because again, we're going to try to load the board with lots of minions. Angela again, because we want lots of minions and we just want to destroy, get Hall of Heroes. But he's basically the damage dealer of the group. She's actually Maria Hill's a big damage dealer too, but he's not. His main thing is if I get a Heroic Intuition on him, he could then do a lot of thwarting. So but yeah, he's definitely the big boy of the damage dealers in this group. And then going to Maria Hill, and just FYI, I've because we're running the allies that we're playing the hero versions of, I just took them out and replaced it with Team Up. And that's a house rule type of thing. That's not a legal Fantasy Flight thing, but I just find it's a lot funner to play the game like that. Because if you play the way you normally play, then this is kind of like a dead card. It's just basically a resource. So at least this way you have an actual card that could do something. And I really like that house rule. I think it's cool. It doesn't break the game, but it does give the player a little bit more advantage, but it just feels a lot more nicer when you're deck building. Over here, we've done a leadership deck. I really want to get a mission leader out. And then you've got, because we're running the circle, and we do have some pretty big hitters in all the decks. So we could take advantage of getting powerful allies out. Captain Marvel, Cable, Mockingbird, Melinda May, Nick Fury Sr., Victoria Hand. So a lot of good allies here. A lot of good supports. We're running the Raft. That's a really cool card as well, which we can synergize with Nick Fury again. And that's going to give us thwart removal as well. So pretty cool. We are running a lot of shield stuff. And yeah, pretty solid. Just, you know, once she gets set up, she's quite powerful as well. But she's a little bit slow to get all this out because it does cost a lot of resources. So yeah. And those are the decks. So we're going to load up the villain start for the first scenario. And here we are. Okay, so let me just get these fixed. All right, so I've kind of set it up. We're going to put our obligations into the encounter deck. And this is on Expert Standard 3. We'll just shuffling the cards. Bray Hill will be our first player. Basically, here is the comic. And so Nick Fury's kind of like investigating, and he finds some interesting things here. Passes the information off to Murray Hill. They start getting a tip, a lead to go follow it. And they think there's maybe some bad things happening at the shield board here, but they have to keep it quiet. So you could pause it if you want to read this, but that's going to be the start of the campaign. So basically, scenario 1, Black Widow, it's called. Shield computer specialist Sarah Garza is missing. A search of her Brooklyn apartment turned up inhuman cocoon, evidence that Garza's previous dormant inhuman genes have become active. There's no telling what kind of power she may now possess. With Garza now presenting a potential new asset or a new threat, it's up to you to investigate her disappearance. It's also a convenient excuse to look into a disturbing rumor of Mole sitting on a shield executive board, which oversees shield operations, is also located in DC. You track Garza's cell phone to an unused stretch of subway tunnel. There you discover a temporary base operations for the power-hungry super scientist group AIM, which is working towards unknown ends with the help of a Russian spy and assassin, Yelena Belva, also known as the Black Widow. So that's Natasha's sister, basically, I think, in the comic book lore. Okay, so here we are. So we're going to do the setups. Each player searches the counter deck for a minion and puts it into play, engage with them. So one quick thing is when it says put into play, you're not revealing it. So insight doesn't work. You don't do the text of you just put it into play. So so we got patrols. I'm just checking which one we want to put in. I don't mind putting that guy in, AIM Scientist. So we'll put him in. Yeah, I guess we'll put there. AIM Conductor with one scheme. Yeah, I don't mind that one. This guy's guard with one scheme. Yeah, I guess we'll take a guard. I mean, the patrol's 3 hit points, so probably I'll take that. Okay. Oh, another thing is you got the setup here, which is put the 3 board members into play, place 2 secret counters each board member environment. So we've done that. They're down here with 2 on each. And then we flip that over. And this has a total of 30 on it, and it's 6 because it's 2 times 3 players. And then she has a 1 reveal, put 2 threat on the main scheme for each player. So it's a total of 12 at starting with a cap of 30. All right, so we're ready to go. We're gonna do our hand size here, and we're all shuffled up. So hand size is 6. All right, so special funding's good. We got the Douglas. The circle's really good too. Which one do I? Well, let's see what they get, because if they get some good allies, then the circle would be good. Set up, put your suit form upgrade to play assault side up. Okay. All right, so we definitely want to play our flying car. Super spies will be good. Got warrior skills, so I'll just mulligan 2. All right. So we got a meditation. Right off the bat, we could confuse her. She does not have steady. So that's pretty good. And then we could play. Yeah, we could play our partner. I think we'll mulligan. We want to try to get the bigger stuff. I mean, I think target acquire is pretty good to get out. Okay. All right. We still have a mulligan here. I do like front organizer. I think the Douglas is not bad, but yeah. So I think we're gonna mulligan. Three. And our 3 went over here. All right, so that's good. We got okay, so starting off, we can exhaust Murray Hill to search for a shield support added to our hand. And I think what we'll do, we just want grab that, because 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, so when you play this, after you spend this card to pay for shield support, place 1 all-purpose counter on the support after it enters play. So we're going to play the Douglas. It's going to come in with 3, but then 4. And then we're going to play that, keep onto that, and stay in altar. Okay. She's going to play a target acquire, which triggers mission prep, which draws me a card. I'm going to exhaust to then do covert ops and remove 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and put a confuse on the villain. And then I'm going to kind of want to do float like a butterfly. Get that down and stain that. Okay. So we're going to go play my flying car, flip over. I'm going to attack for 2 to delete the scientists. There's no win defeat effect. Okay. All right. Actually, I should have probably did that. Because, oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Because I'd be scheming for 1. Oh, and hold up. Let me action change to stealth suit form. So before we flip, we'll go to stealth. Go to hero. Okay. And do we want to ready again? Super spies. Exhaust flying car, remove 1 threat from your suit. All right, so let's go spoiling for a fight. For a fight, discard cards from the top of the counter deck until you discard a minion. Okay, so that has quick strike. So he's gonna add 1 on there because when an enemy would attack you, it schemes instead. Oh, he's not gonna add 1 on there. He's gonna add 1 onto my thing, and I'm ready. Because it schemes instead plus 1 threat on the activation here instead. So we'll go here. All right. And then we can exhaust this to remove 1 threat from the suit, and we write Nick Fury gains the aerial trait. And if I thwart, I place 1 threat on this suit. Okay. Oh, wait a sec. I killed this guy over here. So I'd be in insult mode. Right. Okay. So I would have to do this. I would have to... so I kill this guy in insult mode. Then I got to do... remove 2 threat from a scheme. And then it switches me over here. Then we play our ready thing. That comes out and places a counter here. How did I get 1 counter on there? I'm not sure. Okay. All right. So that corrected that. Yeah, I gotta. Okay, and then I'll thwart for another 2. And then I'll do super spies to then put 1, 2. Oh wait, she is not in hero. Wait, Maria Hill and Nick Fury. Oh, it does work because I'm a hero action. Okay. So we can put 6 on it. I'll just remove 2. The only thing I'm worried about is these all have 2 on it. Yeah, that's kind of bad. Okay. Then we've already up. I don't know. I got to get used to playing with these characters. All right, there's my suit and stuff. Okay. So this goes 1, 2, 3. Player 1's over here. She's confused. Schemes on Natasha, 2, 5. 1, 2. Schemes on Nick Fury, or yeah, wants to attack everybody, has a scheme, so 2. So it is gonna go up by 3. These guys then put 2 more. And then we go on counter card, counter card, counter card. I can exhaust, get out of the game. Right, we get Mad Science. It's gonna have 6. Each A minion gains 1 acceleration icon. So it goes to 8. Place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit the pass. Schemes. So 2. It's gonna be 2 on here and 1 of those. So it's at 5. Okay. Then we go Black Widow. I will. Don't think I want to put the mansion down, but we'll play our that and play our spycraft, which will mission prep us. And then I think we'll go 3 here for the suit. I don't really want to. Can I afford just to chill and alter? Yeah, I think I'm still good. We've got a spycraft, so yeah, we'll stay in alter. Yeah. Okay. And then I might actually hold on to that. Yeah. All right, Nick Fury. We got the spray and pray here. Exhaust. We definitely want to get that down. Could also do a dive bomb, but I want to get home technique out. All right. We could. All right. I'm contemplating here, so definitely want to get rid of Mad Scientist. So 2. I'm Ariel. Oh, I would have gained a counter by doing that. So we can go row 2. For spray and pray. We'll do 3 here. Is it an attack? It's an attack. So because I'm attacking, remove 1 from the scheme, discard the top, prevent all damage from the attack, and an expert deal that much damage to the attacking character. So I would get 3 damage back to me. Wait. Are you kidding me? So does that mean my attack doesn't even damage the minions? Prevent all damage from this attack. Yeah, the minions. Oh my gosh. Oh, that backfired. That hurt, guys. That was not nice at all. All right, Thor for 2, flip over. I'm gonna change the stealth suit. Okay. We're gonna use that. Let's remove 2. Yeah, patrol just stops you from thwarting the main, but this is not a thwart action. So we could do that. So support staff. Yeah, 3 damage is nice on this, but I can't really play it. 1, 2. So we can do Nick Fury. We'll draw 2 cards. Then we'll play that. We'll flip over. This has 3 on it. Could do for the double to ready that and do another 2 and 2. And move 1 all-purpose counter from a shield support to another shield support. I don't need to do that. Okay. I'm going to knock him out. And that will be it. So the main's getting kind of big though. All right, there's the bring it. Oh shoot, this, yeah, we gotta watch out for Chief Medic. That's not good either. Okay, schemes 4. Schemes, Nick Fury. 2 more for minions. Tax her, block with senior and a counter card. Place 1 pursuit counter, and we'll just get rid of Spycraft. So I'm confused. 2. So inside 1. Place 1 secret counter on each board member card. You may spend X resource to prevent X of those counters from being placed. I can't do that as a party, it looks like. All right, we are, so we could do that plus physical to prevent all counters on these guys. Okay. Because she is a shield. Nice. Okay, that paid off. All right, I'm gonna do that and heal Nick for 2. And I will go exhaust. Oh, yeah, I'll exhaust that. We're in stealth. To try to scheme. I will exhaust the car to ready. I'm aerial. I'll throw for 2 and do the spoiling to discover a minion. And it's put into play, right? Yep, not reveal. That will ready me. And when I thwarted, I didn't add the counter to it. Okay, I forgot. We're gonna bring it. Bring it will give us 3 more cards. All right. Then I'll go that to play one of these. We'll pay 2 genius resources to remove a counter here. Remove 2, throw it on a scheme. All right, that does have patrol, so that is we want to stay. I mean, we could do this. Oh no, actually that thing really messes me up. All right, so we'll just put a marked there. And yeah, I don't want to get out of stealth, so we'll pass. And use that, remove 2. Can't do too much here. So we'll pay 2 powers. And we'll heal 1 there. And I'll throw for 2, then flip over. Okay. We're going to so I do have the shield trait. So this only costs 1. And he will allow me to get a tech card. So I think we'll go. Actually, play him. We're going to exhaust for a tech card. It's the deck, right? So, yep. We'll get a attack acrobatics. Then play that mission prep, draw a card. Okay. So then get one of those cards. Play that. Play a spycraft. Flip over. Throw for 2. And that will be it. So I'm getting myself sort of set up for countering, then counter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's my home technique. Okay. I don't want that card. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right, so she's gonna attack and put 2 on and 1 on my suit, and these guys do 1, 2, and then 1 on here. Schemes for 4. Attacks Black Widow. I'll defend. And I will acrobatics. And it's an attack. So Widowmaker for 1. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. But that goes down 1. And she would deal 2 damage from attack acrobatics. Ready. All right. Counter card, counter card, counter card. Attached to Black Widow. Black Widow's gauntlet. So that's going to bump her attack up. She gains retaliate after character control attacks Black Widow. If no pressure ability was resolved, discard this card. Place 1, pursue counter, pursue the pass, then gain surge. You are stunned, take 1 damage, 2 damage if you're already stunned. Attached to Black Widow. When a player plays an event card, cancels effects and discard it, then discard this card. Okay. Going to use our ability to find a support. I think. Wait a sec. One of my cards went into outer space. Oh, there it is. Deal lad. So go 6. So we can deal 5 damage to enemy, remove 4 threat from skiing, or heal 3 damage. So I think we'll go remove 4 and 2 more, so 6. And I kind of just want to stay in altar here. So far as preparation goes, we have 1, 2, 3. So we have 4. Could play him, Winter Soldier for free. 2 physicals. 2 geniuses. Right. We'll pay 2 geniuses to bring that down and remove 2. I'll throw for 4. 11. And I think I'll just stay a hero here and pass. Well, actually, I could probably get this down to 0, right? Oh no, I have guard. Let's play action before we start the turnover here. Bring it. Okay. This will cost 3. Remove 1 threat from a scheme to your suit. Okay. I want to get rid of that soldier. So this guy costs 3. So if I go Furious Watch for 2 resources plus another Hercules, he can smash him. Now I have no patrol in front of me. And I can go. Or wait, let's put back that and pay. One, two. Okay, then use that. Two geniuses. For this, and I could put this out as well. And I could throw for two. Gain one of these, lose one of these, ready. Throw for another two. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay, so now we can die bomb next turn. When a player plays an event card, cancel this effect and discard this card. Ooh. So we couldn't have done bring it. Well, I had two bring it, so I'll just say I played the first bring it, then played the next bring it, and we didn't play this then. Okay, and then yeah, so that's what we could have did. Because we had two bring its, one seat two. So we could have canceled the first one. So we'll just say we did that and we fixed that. Okay, attacking or scheming on Maria Hill. 3. Attacking Black Widow. Defend. 3 armor. Taking 2 damage. Schemes on Nick Fury for 2. Minions each go 1 more. Gonna aim here. Oh, we will use our target spotted. We'll exhaust that. Wait, we don't have to exhaust. We would engage a player, remove 1 counter from here. The minion engages at the end of the phase. Cannot activate until the end of the phase and then engage the player. Okay, so we got to remember that's coming over here at the end. Exhaust your identity. I'm already exhausted, so we'll just get another card. I will grappling hook that to cancel the insight. And then ready. All right, so this 3 more than the number of players. So there's 3 of us. So it would have to be 5. Okay. So she's gonna do the scheme thing, right? Because wow. 5. Okay, well. So I'm going to focus on thwarting here. And then, what's up? Zathiel, how are you doing? Back. I think we are going to flip over, do our safe house, see what we can dig up here. Any good cards? Tucker, actually, I like Informant. Then we'll go an informant, mission prep. Oh, a lot of good cards here. This one's worth 1, so play you for a tech card. We could also, yeah, we'll, gosh, I'm dumping all these cards. Play Covert Ops 4 and a Confuse. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this guy goes over here from target spotted. Yes. Okay, so the fun has started. We're going to go aerial. So we got a guard, quick strike, aim. So let's throw for 2. Flying car, aerial now. We want to play dive bomb. So with this, we could get 2 resources for it, which are the genius. So if I do, I'm short. Hey, Handsome Beef. Best places to watch. I miss doing the live ones for you guys. I don't like Tabletop Simulator, but it's the only thing I got currently at the moment. Oh, I really want to get Holly Heroes down. So I think I want to keep. So what did I just play? Oh, we played these 2 cards to play Holly Heroes. So what I'll do is Fury's Watch to play that. And I will play another. When any amount of throw will be placed on the main scheme, discard eye patch, can replace up to 3. Okay, I've got a plan here. So no patrol. We'll whack for 3 with him. Then we'll remove 2 and but we don't want, that's the thing, we don't want a ton of counters on this, right? Yeah, I don't want to place, yeah. Because we want, duh. I got to learn how to play Nick Fury. But then we'll set up with a huge bomb next turn. So we'll keep this and we're good. We'll have a big, we might go for the kill next turn. All right, where are you? We are getting there with stuff. Let's do our search for support shield card. Search your deck for a shield support and add to your hand. This is a hero action. All right, so if we go. Yeah, I want to play this, but I guess what I want to do is play that, flip over. 1, 2, 3 for Mockingbird, put a stun, and then oof. Oh wait, I've got 1 threat from his scheme. I mean, yeah, I guess I could do this. She doesn't really care if so for each support you control, right? Shield support. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be 4 thwart. Or we can get a side scheme out. I think, honestly, I'd rather get a side scheme out. And probably, yeah, we'll chuck that. Use this to remove 2 and 2 and 1 there, I guess. All right, sounds pretty good. We'll just discard that. Get our 5 cards. And oh shoot. We're decking out. Extra encounter card. Okay, so player 1 is Natasha. She's confused. Can't attack, but these guys can add 1 there and put me at 5. We'll attack her. We'll block with Mockingbird. So there's 3. So it's at 6. So 1 more. Acceleration. Let's go. If Abduct Superhuman is not in play, find it and put it into play. Discard cards from the top of your deck until an ally is discarded and tuck it under Abduct. Okay. Then we have to discard cards from the top of my deck until an ally is discarded. Place threat equal to the ally's cost. Wow, that's pretty. Oh no, all my allies are right here. I'm going to completely deck out. So I get another encounter card. Unless I'm going to I'm going to spycraft this. And so I will. Dark Dealings will proc. And we're going to search. Nemesis guy comes out. Acceleration goes to 6. Now we do have that. But oh my gosh. Again. I don't want an extra encounter card, so Spycraft again. Used to really like watching the campaigns where you would have sound effects and cues for all the cards. Must have been a lot of work. Oh yeah. But I enjoyed it. I mean, I think you are stunned, take 1 damage. I'm definitely gonna revisit that again, and it's gonna be a lot more polished because I was learning basically a lot during that time, like how to do stuff. So when I do get back to like live streaming Marvel Champions again, definitely want to make it a cool experience. I think for me, like what I want to do is have good music, have cards that show up when I'm playing cards live, and then for maybe for certain cards or allies, just have like a voice clip or something. I don't know if I have the time, but like for Storm, for instance, I would have weather sound effects, which I thought was kind of cool. I don't want to, like, the problem thing is if I overdo it, then it's a little like annoying for some people. So I want to keep it a little bit tight. Okay, so we went through that. Deal 1 damage to a character control. Deal 2 damage to a second character control. Deal 3. Wow, that is okay. So 1 damage to him, 2, and then we'll do 3. Ouch, that was painful. Oh wait, Maria has a card. Gets drawing near. Okay, that's annoying. All right, Nick Fury's up. We do have the big attack here, but she's got this thing, so that is annoying. I'll play Action Maria Hill to remove a support over here to here, and we'll do that to remove 2 off each scheme. And then remove 4 from a scheme. Play action there. 4. I will thwart for 2, knock that out. And we get to get supports. We'll play a Hellcarrier there. We'll play... Do I have another support here? Oh, damn. I don't have a support for Nick Fury. All right. That's fine. All right. But we did get 2 Hellcarriers out. All right, then we'll play Spoiling for a Fight, right? Oh. Oh, we would have gained 1 here. Okay, let's ready to... Yeah, I gotta remember these triggers. So that's a guard guy. All right, so Thor for 2. Spoiling for a Fight. Discard, put into play minion. One of those guys, and we ready. All right. Did I put the counter on when I thwarted? I can't remember, but that's fine. It's my fault. I'm not keeping track. We'll thwart for another 2 here. All right. So I guess trying to we can go this plus that to activate our dive bomb. So we are aerial. We do use hone technique here. So that's bumping it to, so we got to target a minion here because we have guard. So we could target a minion here and then everything else does 1. We're going to target this guy with our main attack. So it's 4 plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. An enemy would attack. Wait. After Nick Fury makes a base authority plus 1. When you attack, change assault. So we're attacking. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to add 3 more damage. So it's doing 4 plus 3. 5, 6. So it's doing 14 to this guy. This has overkill. So 13 damage of overkill. So she would do her thing. And it's not a preparation. If a character you control attacks Black Widow, if no preparation ability was resolved, discard this. So how much damage were we at? It was 7 plus 7, right? 14 minus 1. So 13 damage to her. Down to 32. Then it's going to do 7 plus 1 is 8 damage to all their people. So 8 here, 8 there, 8 here, and then 8 here minus 3, 7, 6, 5. Now, does that make her do her preparation? This is where I'm getting this is where it's confusing with Marvel Champions. I think it's another preparation thing, right? Because no preparation. Okay. And we remove 2 every time you do the preparation. You remove 2. Okay. So we killed 1, 2, 3, 4. So we killed 4. Okay, I'm liking that. Change stealth form. That cost me 2, so I could do Hellcarrier plus this to do Concentrate Fire. Place straight on the suit from your upgrade equal to the enemy printed scheme, or change the stealth form. So we'll just put 2 here. And that's doing how much damage? Deal 4 damage to the enemy if the attack. This attack gains range if the attack defeats the enemy. This attack gains range. If the attack defeats the enemy, oh, then we would put threat. Right. Okay. So it has range doing. So we'll go make it 5. Should do a preparation. Nothing. Remove. All right, then we'll flip back, go to stealth, and we'll gear up for the next big attack here. And we'll heal 2 and go. All right. She'll do her ability, which puts 1 on here, and I get extra counter card. Play that. Choose any number of shield supports with a combined per cost of last plus 1. Okay. So we could play her. Thor for 2, and we look at that. And are we decking out? No. Yes. So don't mind getting that as an encounter card. Yeah. So we'll keep that on the top. Get rid of that. And I guess I'll flip over, remove that. All right. So we're looking good. We're getting this pretty controlled, guys. All right. You're going to play that. Exhaust that. Get one of those out. Ooh. We are stunned though. All right. Get a tech card. Guess we'll grab one of those. Get one of those. All right. I will heal, flip over, go. Oh, that's a tech. So what we should do is use her to play that as a resource. And then I do have Widow's Bite. Let's see. Dance of Death. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Dance of Death. Takes stun off for 1 damage. And then 2, 3. So 5. Kill this guy. All right. Thorpe or hit for 2. And there we go. Gotta remember I have this card though. Yeah, actually no. All right. I said this was gonna end a lot quicker. And go to 4. Schemes 4. Schemes 4. Tax. This will block. So this stun net. Attached character cannot attack. Oh, attach your identity. Exhausted character control. Discard this card. Okay, got it. Guard. We'll do that. Tuck an ally. So it stops him. This at the end of the phase, he goes over here. But it says I discard for an ally. Oh, wait. Tuck the ally you control with the most remaining hit points. Okay. I did that wrong. So she's gonna be tucked under here. Find aim scientist, put into play, engage with you. Okay. Aim scientist. So a lot of bad dudes over here. And we got a guard. Well, we could Widow's Bite this actually. Oh, this is a surge. Well, engage player. So Widow's Bite is an attack. So I'm gonna Widow's Bite this guy. So we do kill that. Yeah. And then wait. Deal damage to an enemy. So her Widowmaker. Okay. We'll do 2, and then her Widowmaker can do 1 here. Or maybe that's not even. And then another 1. This would have. Okay. Go ahead, do it. What do you mean?
Someone touched it. It's not coming up and I don't know how to do it.
Okay. Sorry about that. Back. What happened here? I think we got another card. Okay, I think we're good. Player one from Murray Hill here. All right, so what is the game plan? I guess we will exhaust to find another support. And then go to this side. That plus that. It's 2, 4, 5. Six extra encounter. So 4 because we pay with the special resources. This, then we do that to put 1 counter here. Play that, and then use her ability to put maybe a counter here. One purpose counter. Exhaust, support staff, remove 1 step counter from it. I wonder if this discards or if it just stays in play. Okay, I think it just stays in play. All right, so this, the player removes 1 missile counter from it. Choose a player, deal 3 damage to the villain, and each mini engage that player, discarding all task targets from those enemies. Okay. Let's play action Holly Heroes. 1, 2, 3. So no bring it. It's kind of a letdown. Exhaust character control. Okay, so I guess we're gonna pop off this one. Deal 3 damage to the villain. It's not an attack, so bypasses her thing. Three damage. Then we can remove Thor here. We'll do another one of these all-purpose counters. Choose any number of shield supports with a combined printed cost of 6 or less. Place 1 all-purpose counter on each of those supports. So I guess you could go 1 and 1, right? Or, yeah, I guess you want to do that. Use her ability per round. Okay. Then we guess we go to that side. All right, so we have stuff we can use on play action over here. We play this. So this would heal me. Double down to 0. Use her plus this. This is a guard. Throw for 2. Safe house. We'll go back to altar. And play mission prep. Or you know what I could do? Use that to get a tech card. Then keep the helicarrier. Okay. All right, use that to get a stealth counter flip over. After you engage, we get attack event. Exhaust character control, discard this card. Right. All right, discard it. We gain aerial. Throw for 2. Do the spoil for a fight. Put into play. This guy would have 1 there because it would turn into a scheme. We're ready. And ooh, I didn't play that. Okay, that's fine. We'll super spies to add 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Throw for 2. Kind of want to set up helicarrier plus that warrior skill. Yeah, this game's taking very, very long. We would gain a dare to. I always forget that. Imp shield. Let's Fury Watch to put in. Yeah, that's. And we'll play that to get another attack event when we engage a minion. And then we'll do our thing here. So I'll go Thort for 4 and Thort for 2 more. So 6. And that will be it. So looking pretty good. I mean, I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow. 2 dive bombs. Pretty much have the damage, I think, to win next turn. So, schemes. Wow, 5 goes 10. 1 for minion. Natasha. 2 plus minion. Attacks. Wow, 4. And then okay, counter card, and counter card. Is there a side scheme? Surge exhaustion. We will spycraft that. Get another card. So the ducks superhumans. That's fine. So this says find it and put it into play. Discard cards from the top of your deck until allies discard this. Tuck another duck super. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing. Extra counter card. So +6 on it. Give to Moret Hill. After that, okay, first response. After the player phase ends, remove one all-purpose counter from each player control. After the player phase ends. Okay. So, after the player phase ends. +1 pursuit counter and schemes. 4. Okay. So we'll play action, exhaust our identity to discard this card. Your turn. So what do I want to do here? Mission prep. Well, actually, I could have done this to then play that, and then that to play that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. 4. Use safe house to get that back. And then play that to get that. Okay. So we got Venom down. Then we could also try him to get a tech card. And play also that. Okay. All right. We have a guard minion in front of us. Is annoying, but I guess we'll throw for 4. And I guess we could, yeah, let's leave it. All right. I was kind of hoping for a bring it here. Yeah, I don't think I have the damage to... Okay, I think I got an idea. So we could throw for 2. Gain one of those, go airborne, ready. Then we go Fury's Watch plus Martial Palace. That's 3, 4. We did the double genius to target him. Oh, but we don't have... Okay, so yeah, we want to throw for 2 again. All right. And then we can do that plus that for 2 more damage. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 minus 3 is 9 overkill. No prep. So we do flipper. And then that's 5, 6, 7 to everything else. So dead, dead, dead. 1, 2. That goes discard. Okay. So we would get level 3. 24. 60. And then that was doing 5, 6, 7. So another prep card, nothing. So 53. And then we'll flip over here. Yeah, we would have went to salt. Then I'll flip this, use safe house to get 1 here. And yeah, pass over here. Flip over. Liaison. Hellcarrier. For Mockingbird, put a stun on. And then Hellcarrier, 2, 3, 4. I'll draw 2 cards. Decoy. We'll do 2. When an ally leaves play, tuck it under here and place right here equal to its costs. Did we have an ally leave play? Oh, we did when we killed that abductor. So that would have been here, and it would have added 4 here. Okay. That's fine. Remove 3. 1, 2, 3. Remove 4 threat. Actually, we'll just remove 3 up here. 3 times the villain. So 3 damage to the villain is, yeah, not attack. Yeah, I think we're good. I mean, Nick Fury is gonna. She doesn't care being stunned at all. Just use all her supports. All right. Definitely just have to survive this round. I think we got it in the bag. And we got a Dance to Death. So we got the damage. This is the damage turn. So player 1, stun. Schemes, 3, 4. 1, 2. I do have a counterintelligence if I want to use it. Nick blocks. Goes underneath here. Oh, added 1 more acceleration. Attack. Okay. Counter card. Venom gives another encounter card. Each Nemesis minion in play activates against you. If no minions activate this way, place 3 pursuit counters. I have 1 grappling hook. Oh no, I have 2. Okay. Yeah, we'll just cancel. Widowmaker. All right, we'll do 1, 2, 3 damage with Venom. And I will proc after players dealt an encounter card. Oh, I needed to proc that earlier. Spycraft to get another one, but then that will deal damage. I will then do intelligence. After players dealt an encounter card, discard intelligence. Look at each encounter card dealt to each player and the top card of the counter deck, you may swap any number of those cards. So we're going to use that, do another damage. And we can look at all these and we can swap them. So we'll keep that, I guess. Because that's a surge. Oh. Could also trade this, right? Like that. Dark, I think that should be like that. Yeah, so I could swap that up there. So I kind of like that. Venom gets another 3 damage there. Actually, yeah. So we'll do that. We'll play that. Venom will take another damage, 2 damage. And a damage from Widowmaker, cancel that. Then we get that. And a guard. Okay. Star of the show, Hall of Heroes. All right. Wish I had more minions, though. All right. We'll play that. Look at the top 10. And put into play. So we'll just put this into play. Oops, doesn't reveal it. Safe house, get another counter here. That's a hero response though. Oh, that's what we should have did. Go into hero, then play Angela. All right, so let's say we did that. Play her, we're in hero. Comes out, we can proc this. After you engage a minion, discard this card, search your deck for an attack event, and add it to your hand. So that would allow us to grab the dive bomb. Right. Okay. And then, of course, we want to thwart for 2. Use our aerial. And then we could thwart for another 2. Could play action. Let's see what we got here. Play action super spies. Put 3 purpose counters. Okay. We'll bring it for 1. Okay. So I guess we'll launch the attacks here. So dive bomb, 1, 2, 3. So we're apping it by 4 more. We're going to choose the villain. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11 plus another 4, which is 15 damage. All right, so we have to do that. It's not a preparation. So 15 damage. Down to 26. And then it's 5 plus another 4. So 9 damage to other stuff. So 9, 6. And then we could just go 1, 2, 3 for spray and play. Just do 3. And do that. Add 2 more. Plus 1 throw in each scheme. So that's going to be doing 6 and 2. I guess we could go that plus that to do, whoops, 1 counter there. Deal 2 damage. That will do 5 damage. Oh, so we could flip, heal, and then 5 damage to win the scenario. Yeah. So victory. Record the number of secret counters on each board member card in the campaign log. We would gain 1 evidence card. If at least one board member environment in play has no secret counters on it, gain 1 evidence card from the shield envelope. Cross out each combination. Okay, so that's 1. All right, pretty cool. So Nick would start at 9, I think. Yeah. And so this would be scenario 1. Yeah, I like this scenario. It's cool. So what did I think of the decks? So I kind of I'm interested, like meditations with Murray Hill might be nice. Although you usually want to use her exhaustion to find a shield support, but it's just or play her in the pool aspect, so she has those resources a lot quicker. Get all the supports out. Kind of would want to get more resource generators with her, perhaps. So I don't know if I want to tinker with her deck a little bit more. The Nick Fury deck, I think, is really cool and fun. Pretty powerful. Like, I mean, he did all the damage this game practically. But Maria did a lot of thwarting and like, yeah, with these big support 6 cards, they're very powerful. Black Widow, I mean, she also did some thwarting. I mean, it's basically Maria Hill and Black Widow kind of controlling the villain encounter deck, and then kind of Nick Fury just dealing with all the minions and damage. So, I mean, it kind of worked out pretty nice. A little slow though. I don't know how many rounds it took us to beat this. I was expecting beat this a little quicker, but very fun. I think the hardest part is when you're running 3 decks, trying to stay on top of each player deck, right? Because if I was just playing Black Widow, I visually can see I got, invisible gear. I have this preparation card. When I'm playing 3 other player decks, it's a lot of information to like put in my brain. So I usually will miss stuff, or I won't trigger preparation because I'm like, there's just too much going on. That's the only thing I think is rough. But I guess if I played this enough, I'd get a little more maybe better at knowing I got this preparation, that preparation. But that's one thing I think though. Like as much as I love playing higher player counted games, it does kind of is hard to manage. And I guess that's one of the negative parts of if you're trying to play like three-handed, even two-handed sometimes. But I don't think two-handed I feel is a lot more manageable. I think four-handed is very tough, and I wouldn't recommend it unless you play the game a lot and you're good at mentally knowing where stuff is. Yeah. And I think what made this scenario a little more easier is we dumbed her encounter deck out a little bit with the Nemesis set that came in. So because she wants to hit those preparation cards to mess you up. But yeah, I like the design of the first scenario. I think far as the first scenario goes, this one was actually really well built considering if you compare it to first scenarios of other expansions, this one was actually, I think, well made, considering it to be the first scenario of the box. Usually the first scenario of the box is pretty lackluster. And this one, I think, was pretty fun. And the way Black Widow kind of worked played a lot like her sister over here, which is kind of cool to see that in a villain set. Yeah. But the only thing I feel like once this team gets sort of set up, it becomes a little boring because like you have so many ways to like he has to cancel for encounter cards. She has cancels for encounter cards. Well, she doesn't, but she can basically just stay in altar and let her supports and allies like do everything. So it's pretty chillin' with Maria. You don't have to worry too much. Nick is also pretty fun, but I do like. I know a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people don't like Maria Hill, but I think for certain people, she's probably really fun. Like if you're a person that likes to stay in altar a lot and play supports, I mean, she's probably the best kind of character in the game for that. And you can build a lot of interesting decks. Although I think, like I said, probably the pull aspect would be more ideal, or at least running the leadership, but running more resource cards for her to generate. Because I think that's the main thing. She needs resources to get these bad boys out. I think this is a really good one for her. These field agent supports. Persona Shield. Yeah. Anyways, that's gonna do it, guys. So I'll just save this and I'll see you guys on the next one.